Okay, so then I think once you've done that, right hand tone color is the next subject you want to cover, and you want to cover plucking position. So, normal, for lack of a better word, dolce versus ponticello, and then also angle. John Williams versus
just changing the angle.
Yeah, just change
from the left side, from the center, from the right side of the nail.
Anything else that I need to cover other than that?
Oh. Okay, first of all, you record? Yes, you are. So first of all, you're gonna cover a few things in that tone, because you're gonna be playing from the string. There are really two variants: from the string and through the string.
Yeah.
From the string. Sorry, I was filing my nails and I didn't finish, so it sounds like shit. But this is from the string.
Hold on, show me that one more time.
You need to do it from here. From the string is meaning that you're planting. You're not through the string.
Okay.
So what happens when you're doing that is that when you're playing from the string, there's more percussive. You hear that? When you're playing through the string, that diminishes.
Show that one more time.
So through the string, from the string, you have more percussion on the attack. Through the string, it's like if you're doing this,
Yeah, that's cool.
And you see? You diminish the amount of noise. From the string, with a more active first and second joint, through the string coming from the knuckle. See? So it's more legato.
Okay, so...
Well, I'm not done.
Oh, go ahead.
Those are those two. From the string, through the string. Then you're gonna have from the string, bending the joint, like a little give, which is like if you're pushing the string, it gives the sound different quality. And then through the string, bending the joint. See this?
Yeah.
It's very light, you don't have to get too crazy. And then to those variants, from the string to the strings, without flexing the first joint, flexing the first joint, and then you add to that the left side of the nail, the middle center, right side of the nail.
Ah, okay.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
From the string to the string, not bending, like giving a little. And you're not purposely trying to give, you're just not keeping one unit. You're letting the resistance of the string bring the finger a little bit in. And that compensates sometimes for the length of the M finger and things like that.
Yeah.
Like you will notice very often you play I finger without bending, and then the M will do a little bit, slightly. The problem with when you're doing that is that then the attack gets delayed. The speed that you go through the string is slightly slower.
Yeah.
But they will need to time that, and then you do it with the left side, with the center of the nail, with the right side of the nail, in whichever position you have. Here, here, From the string, through the string. Through the string also applies only to free stroke. You can do it on rest stroke, but it's less.
So would it be fair to, if I wanted to make sure I have a list when I'm listening to this video, we got Dolce and Ponticello and the range in between.
And normal.
We've got the angle that you're playing on the nail.
On the nail.
And then the difference
between not bending, not giving, and then giving.
Okay.
And from the string and through the string.
From the string and through the string. All right. Anything else?
I think that's all.
Can I just add, like, from a teaching process, when it comes to introducing that articulation, it might not always be the best idea to actually lay everything out on the table. Mm-hmm. I think it might be better.
Information.
Well, too much information, and it's better to just let students instinctively just play around a little bit and go like, hey, this is how it feels. What sort of different sounds can you create? Because then that's like organic. The minute you try to feed them too much information, they would try to think about it each time they play. And that once you hit a certain point, that
Right.
actually hinders.
What if
Depending on the age, they won't even think about it.
Right, you want it to be natural sometimes to the point where you don't need to think about it and you just do it. Because if you're playing like really fast repertoire, but you have to think about it every little time, that
Blocks you.
It bogs down. You
I don't
can't
even
think.
when I'm playing my fastest, I'm not thinking about every little
But-
detail either
Exactly,
myself. So,
but in
yeah.
the most extreme cases, you can have people who be thinking about it.
What you would do is, like, adults will think about it.
yeah.
Because you break it down, then they will like try to like. So what you can do is just introduce a simple rest stroke, free stroke, and an angle, and don't talk about from the string to the string yet.
Yeah,
You
because
touch in a
as an
more
audience,
advanced chapter. You say like we will discuss. You can put it in brackets. We will discuss in a more advanced chapter about some strokes of right hand.
So if I can ask, my vision for the book is that all of this was very concise and in one spot, and that teaching it is a separate issue.
yeah.
In other
Okay,
words,
so then
this
you-
would
you're
be a
gonna
book
put it
that you
there?
would use, and once you teach what you want to teach and is appropriate for the student, then you can say, hey, you can use this book, but this is what I want you to have down for the next
Sure.
lesson.
Then I guess that knowing that teaching
Yeah, fair
process.
enough. You can put everything. This like this will come at a later stage.
Yeah.
In other
it's
words, my
not-
concern is the information being concise and in one
I
spot
understand.
organized.
Right hand
not,
only in one place.
not teaching.
We got it. Just
Okay.
we got it.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, I guess the reason why that is useful is just then to know how much you provide.
Yeah.
If that
Good
makes
point.
any sense.
Yeah.
Because how do you then know, as someone who might be a complete beginner, like
Where
you
would
talked
they
about,
stop?
how much,
And you can say like at the early stages on players, keeping it simple and like not getting too complicated is advised.
Yeah.
And as they progress, then you can introduce concepts
Yeah.
into it as you see them progress.
But depending on beginners, you tend to have people who are like ambitious.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, the
okay.
easy stuff I can
So-
skip,
Maybe one compromise is I want all this stuff in one chapter and I want it concise and I want it clean and organized. Your concerns about teaching are valid, so we need a chapter that discusses teaching at least a bit and some practicalities of what we're talking about. You know what I mean? That's sort of separate from...
To the teacher, to the performer
Yeah.
type of like chapter.
So
Okay.
I guess